Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Joined by Mr. Bill Herzog here, talking some steelhead. Just gave you a great tech tip. Hopefully, you utilize that with the maxi jig and a little pink worm on there just to add some attraction and some profile, which is obviously a huge deal. But now, everybody gather around, because we're going to learn a little bit from Mr. Herzog.
That's right, children, gather around.
This is a stick weight. Okay, now I'm going to hold that up against the black of my shirt there, so you can kind of see that. That's one piece. That's on a piece of wire, spinner wire, that you make yourself.
No, I'd buy them.
Oh, you buy these already made?
Oh, yeah, I buy them already made. You can buy them, you know, the guys that make their own salmon blades. You can buy like 10 in a package. It's already got the hoop on one end ready to go. I made that one. You can see the hoop on them, but you can tell the commercially made ones are real clean.
Okay, they're just
real
okay,
clean.
Gotcha.
I made that one because I just ran out.
Okay, I got you. So you can actually buy them this long.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. And then there's also a smaller size, right? Now this, where would you say, could you use this all the time when you're drift fishing?
Sure, but you'd tie up every time.
Thank you. This is just a massive amount of weight.
Right.
Now, there's a reason why I'm going this direction. On here, let's take a look at that Kershaw tech cam again. What you're going to see here is that huge piece of lead. That's about 10 inches right there. Maybe, yeah, that's about 10 inches. You've got it on 20-pound leader.
20-pound, yeah.
20-pound leader, size 6 spin glow.
Size 6.
And that's a 3-aught.
That's a
3-aught hook.
That's a 3-aught old school Eagle Claw.
Okay,
actually,
now you're all going to go.
Like
I know I would. I'd be like, holy crap, man! What are you chasing? Chinook? No,
Chinook size fish, though.
Thank you. Now that he's targeting big steelhead. He's after fish that are in the teener range just to get going, okay? He's trophy hunting, basically, for steelhead with this setup. This weight, though, where in this situation, this rigging, what situation on a river, what are you looking at when you're throwing that?
I'm going to name 2 rivers.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Yeah, I do that. I name rivers. What can I say?
Right.
All right. It's closed now, unfortunately, but the upper Quinault.
Sure.
It was known for giant steelhead. I would say every 3rd fish you hook up there, it has the biggest percentage of trophy steelhead on the planet.
Right.
That river runs big, fast, deep, and very clear.
All right.
So those fish are going to be tucked up under wood, in boulder beds, and in really fast, deep. You'd be amazed how fast the water is. Those big fish will lay, because the water's not moving as fast down below, and they're laying in like 6, 7, 8, 10 feet of water.
Sure.
Okay? Very hard to get down to them. The guys with the floats can't.
Right.
Because the water speed up on top. I mean, the water's moving.
Even if they dumped as much line.
Yeah, and then you'd be like this, and it'd be a horrible presentation.
Sure.
You want to be able to get down and feed that thing down through the water and keep it moving, but keep it on the bottom. What the stick lead does, it does not hang up.
Right.
It's so skinny, it doesn't hang. It can, but you're only going to hook the swivel, that's all.
Sure.
And it'll go through the rocks, it'll stay up above the rocks, its length, it'll stay above the boulders and stay in contact, slow it down just enough so the spin and glow gets up and it's working now and it's moving and it's wobbling and it's coming across and I'm feeding it. You can't do that with anything. You can use a big piece of 1/4 ounce pencil lead or something like that, but it's probably going to hang up.
Just because of its width.
Or a ball lead or something. But that's really, really jerky, and I don't like that. But this lead just slides across the bottom without making that. And when the water's clear and that lure's moving like that, it can spook them.
Sure.
I want it just coming across, and I want them looking at that thing wobbling and spinning in Crunchville. Right?
Crunchville.
Yeah, but that's what that's for. The big, and also I fish the upper Skagit, way up, above the mouth of the Sauk, between Marble Mount and down the water up there is huge. It is fast and big and deep and clear, and it foils everybody.
Sure.
I followed the guys last year using floats.
Right.
Okay, even they got them all weighted up to hell, but you get in these holes that are 10 to 15 feet deep.
Sure. They just can't get there fast enough.
They can't. By the time you're down and you're fishing, you're missing water. Again, that's what this is for. I showed you the picture. I showed you that giant hen fish was eating that
15,
thing.
16 pounder.
Yeah, it was sitting around the drop off in the boulder bed in about 15 feet of water. This rig got down right now. I know right where the bottom is. When I picked them, started moving it, boom.
Interesting.
And nobody else could fish that water unless they had something like this. You might only have something like this in the boat. You know, a big deep hole like that where there's a fast drop off, fast water, and you suspect something big is sitting in there, or any size, okay? Have a rod rigged with this. It's worth a cast or two. It might be your only fish of the day. I'm just saying water gets hammered on, all the classic spots just get crushed, okay? that'll fish where nobody else can.
I mean, it's a great point, because that's what he's describing is water that all of us go right by. Because one, I can't get there. Two, if there's a fish there, I don't want to deal with it. Three, I don't have the right setup, right? But he just said it. If you had that one rod rigged up for it, that could be the only fish of the day, and for that matter, it could be a giant.
Could be the big one.
I mean, the big ones, we like to call it Ike, right in the middle of the deep ass water, because he's there for a reason, because he's big. Okay, the other ones, the little ones, they can't do it, but the big ones can. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got more with Bill Herzog talking winter steelhead. When we come back with more Outdoor GPS.